I don't know if you felt it, but life has become expensive quietly. Not just groceries, not just rent, but everything. And no one really sat us down and said, hey, the old way of living, that doesn't work anymore. You go to the grocery stores, prices are doubled. You check rent, it's already insane. You try to save some money, and guess what? Your house needs a repair. And then you go online. Everyone is either pretending that everything is fine or they're trying to sell you a hustle that's exhausting even to just think about. So where does that leave a normal person? For me, it created a weird pressure, not panic, but a kind of background constant stress. Like, am I doing enough? Is this sustainable? What happens if something gets worse? And I started noticing something. The system we grew up with was based on stability, stable jobs, stable cost of living, predictable living. But now, costs move fast. Opportunities change fast. Stability? That's temporary. So instead of chasing more stress, I asked myself a different question. What if I just needed a smarter way to live? Not harder, not louder, just smarter. And that's when I started looking at things differently. And I realized something. Most people have assets, but they are not using them. A spare room, a basement, a skill, a space. And instead of letting it sit, I turned mine into something that works for me. And that's how I started Airbnb. Not as a big business, not as a get-rich plan, but something that creates some breathing room. And I'm not going to romanticize it. It's work. You have to deal with people. You have to prepare. You have to figure out things. But here's the difference. It is your system, not something that you're stuck with. Something that you can adjust at your convenience, at your comfort, at your pace. Because no one is asking you to know everything when you begin. You learn as you go forward. And for me, that slowly changed everything. Not drastically, not overnight, but that constant pressure, that's reduced. Because now I'm not relying on just one path. And that's the shift most people need today. Not 10-stream income, not another burnout, just a little adjustment. One thing that gives you leverage, one thing that makes your life a little less tight. Listen, we cannot control inflation. We cannot control the global issues. What we can control is our response towards it. To ask ourselves this question, are we prepared enough? And honestly, that's where the power is. If you have been feeling the pressure too, you're not crazy. Things have changed. If you want to explore more smarter ways to utilize what you already have, that's exactly what I will be sharing here. Stay tuned.